Gautam Adani, the chairman of the Indian conglomerate Adani Group, has sent shockwaves through the business world. Adani, once the third richest person on the planet, saw a huge loss of wealth and market value following the release of Hindenburg Research's report. The report accused Adani of being involved in what it dubbed the greatest corporate con of all time, which has raised serious questions about his rise to the top. Today at Finance Spur, we learn the story of Gautam Adani and the Adani Group. But for more videos about finance, technology, and business, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Gautam Adani's story is one of humble beginnings. Born in 1962 to a middle-class family in the Indian state of Gujarat, he dropped out of school at the age of 16 and moved to Mumbai to explore jobs in diamond trading. After a few years, he returned to Gujarat and managed a packing factory run by his brother. In 1988, he founded Adani Enterprises, which would later become the flagship company of the Adani Group. The company quickly became India's largest coal trader and mining contractor, and it expanded into various sectors, including metals, textiles, and agricultural products. Two important ventures solidified Adani's position in the Indian business landscape. In 1995, he acquired the Mundra port in Gujarat, which was later renamed Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone Limited, becoming the largest private port in India. In 1996, Adani established Adani Power, which is now the country's largest thermal power producer. Over the years, the Adani Group diversified further, venturing into data centers, financial services, digital services, real estate, cement, and media. Adani's success was hugely intertwined with the Indian government's push for increased infrastructure development. However, his close ties with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi raised questions of political favoritism and cronyism, as both were from the same state of Gujarat. Adani benefited from several government projects and won multiple bids, including the privatization of airports, which raised allegations of favoritism. The Adani Group is also a family-run business, with 8 members of the Adani family holding leadership positions within the 22-person leadership team. The family's involvement in illegal activities such as diamond trading schemes and alleged corruption raised red flags. Some family members faced legal charges, but were promoted within the group, further fueling suspicions. Now, where does the greatest con of all time fit? Hindenburg Research's report accused the Adani Group of stock manipulation, overvaluation, and accounting fraud that had been ongoing for decades. The report highlighted a complex scheme involving offshore shell companies and round-tripping cash to inflate stock prices. Adani family members were alleged to control 75% of the group's stock, which could allow them to manipulate prices. Multiple offshore entities, especially in tax havens like Mauritius and Cyprus, were accused of holding Adani shares and engaging in stock parking activities. The report also questioned the group's high levels of debt and financial stability. Adani companies' stock prices have seen big growth, with some experiencing increase of up to 4,100%. The report raised concerns about these valuations and whether they were driven by market frenzy, government alignment, or questionable activities. But in response to the Hindenburg report, Adani Group actively denied all allegations and called the report a calculated attack on India's economy. Despite their rebuttal, the group's stock prices continued to plummet, resulting in a huge loss of market value. Global institutions, including banks and investors, have also reduced their exposure to the Adani Group, and regulators are investigating the stock price drops. The Reserve Bank of India has also requested details of Indian banks' exposure to the group. Adani has pledged to improve its financial being and recover from the crisis, but the long-term impact remains uncertain. George Soros, the billionaire investor and philanthropist, entered the ongoing Adani controversy with a perspective that shows mere financial interests. Soros has earned a reputation for his involvement in promoting open societies and democracy around the world. In this case, his comments carried a huge weight as he suggested that the allegations against Gautam Adani and the Adani Group could serve as a catalyst for a democratic resurgence in India. Soros's comments were not alone, but instead sparked widespread controversy and debate. The high-profile nature of his comments ensured that they would get substantial attention and debate, both within India and on the international stage. By injecting his perspective into the discourse surrounding the Adani allegations, Soros emphasizes the importance of ethical and transparent corporations in shaping the political landscape of a country as vast and diverse as India. But the story doesn't end there. The responses from Indian ministers and officials to Soros's comments ranged from critical to defensive, reflecting the deep-seated concerns over the issue and the potential effects on the country's political and economic landscape. In essence, Soros's involvement in the conversation highlights the global effect of the Adani controversy. His comments made it clear that the complex interplay between economic interests, corporate accountability, and democratic values highlights the intricate balance that nations like India must strike to uphold both their economic growth and their democratic principles. The allegations against Adani have raised significant ethical and legal concerns, including the possibility of market manipulation and insider trading. The ongoing investigations and legal proceedings will determine the true extent of the allegations and their impact on Adani's business empire and the Indian economy. But for more amazing videos about finance, technology, and business, don't forget to check out our channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click that notify bell for upcoming videos. For now, this is Finance Spur. Have a great day.